You doing interviews?
Yeah.
I'll do one. I'll do one.
I'll interview you?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you not affiliated with any parties or anything?
Oh, well, actually I'm with a group called Secure Arkansas, but I don't know if that helps it.
I thought you were with the press, that's why I didn't ask you.
No,
Yeah.
oh, no, I'm just an ordinary guy.
Okay. Yeah, who are you supporting?
Of the three, it seems that, I don't know, you want me to hold that or?
Who would you support? I'll ask you here in a second.
Of the three, I'd say DC Morris.
Okay, well let's talk real quick. Okay, stay right there for me. And just look at me and don't worry about the camera at all.
Okay.
Are you gonna roll?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
Tell me your name first and last how you spell it.
Kenny Wallace, last name Wallis.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from North Little Rock.
Okay, tell me about the debate. What'd you think?
Well, wasn't as well attended as I thought it would be. I kind of liked the screaming that was going on between the Blanche Lincoln and Bill Halter supporters that was going on earlier. I think of the three that were there, DC Morris seemed to make the most sense about things like the health care bill. Talked about the jobs. He got the best response.
He seems like the odd man out up to this point. Do you think tonight helped him?
Yeah, it did. I mean, the crowd seemed to react to him the most. Of course, he doesn't get the special interest money that the other two get. I believe, I forgot how many millions that either of them have. But if I had to choose between those three, he would be the one that I would send to Washington. Of course, I don't know how any of them are going to fare with this upcoming election. But
what were some of the most important topics they talked about tonight?
The healthcare thing. One of the things that I think they missed in that is that none of the benefits really take place until 2014. Also, I think DC Morris was only to mention that there were a lot of bureaucracies are being made. I think over 50 some odd. I think 150,000 bureaucrats and several thousand IRS agents. Which means that whatever the bill initially says and means, it can be changed, because we know that with the EPA, for example, they tried to enact cap and trade. They tried to enact cap and trade initiatives that had been stalled in the Senate. So those bureaucracies can really do what a lot of the people may not want to do, and may not be what's in the bill. Of course, the deficit, several $1 trillion, and yet we're still increasing spending. Those were very important topics that I think could have been covered a little bit more. Also, within the health care bill, none of them bothered to mention the other alternatives, such as HR 2520, the Patient's Choice Act of 2009. That bill would have given out-of-state insurance. It would have allowed for health savings account. Would have been tort reform. It would have actually reduced the Medicare and Medicaid fraud without having to, do the other. And it was only 21 pages, so it would actually have solved a lot of the problems that existed with health care. Although our health care system is the best in the world. And a lot of the benefits that it would have done we wouldn't have waited till 2014 for them to take place. But none of them. But of course, the Democrats seem to ignore it. And a lot of Republicans seem to ignore it as well. And so it kind of died a silent death. And there's a lot of other bills that are out there, and a whole host of issues. I really wish they would have gone more into specific bills, in dealing with the other issues.
Thank you very much for your time, man.
Sure.
Thank you.
We do college scholarships. It's all over the country. We're headquartered here. I don't. We keep wondering that ourselves. When the majority is 65% conservative, it's a mind-boggling question, I guess.
All right. Thank you. You want a shot of them walking out?
Just walk out.
See you, girl.
Here they are, the Bye Bye Blanche Ladies. They are.